Hi everyone, this is Nitesh Kumar Pandey. In today's video, we are going to talk about and we will going um, to continue the next video of the two-dimensional array. Okay, so in this video, we will calculate the total number of or count of element entered by user. Okay, in the 2D array, and we will know how to take user input. Okay, so I'm going to open Visual Studio Code. If you have, then you open it and do practice with me. And you don't have, then you start with online Java compiler. And but you have to do practice with me so that you can learn this video in one go only. Okay, the things which is talking about in this video, you can learn in one go only. Okay, so now I'm going to write here what user input. User input in input in 2D array dot java. Okay, now guys, here I need to write public static void means, guys, I'm going to write everything like I will write code, then I will execute the same things, and after that I will write code comment so that you can understand this code line by line. Okay, okay, now here I need to, because you have to take user input, so to take user input I need to write here import java dot util dot scanner. Okay, and then here you need to write I have already initialized, I have already write here public static void mean this is the main method you must have to write to execute the code. And then I need to write uh, I need to make the object for the scanner class, so I need to write scanner sc is equals to new scanner system.in. Okay, here sc is the object. Okay, now I'm going to write a message to user to enter number of rows. Okay, number of rows I'm going to take first from user, so I need to write n int n is equals to sc dot next int. Guys, here n is the variable where when user will enter the number of rows, then number of rows is going to store in variable n. And I need to write again message to enter in, to ask user to enter number of column in array 2D array. Okay, guys, I have already initialized and declare. We have already learned about this, how to initialize and how what is 2D array. 2D array is um, like uh, like you have already seen the multiple examples of 2D two-dimensional array, that is like Excel workbook, students marks according to their subjects, and um, the seat in or in auditorium or in cinemas, according to row and column seats are arranged there. Okay, so these all are the examples of two-dimensional array. This is the real application. Okay, so we are just talking about these things only. Okay, now here I need to write int m is equals to sc dot next int, and then here I have written, uh, I have asked user to enter number of rows, number of column. Then I need to declare int arr of, I have creating here I two braces. Okay, two square bracket, and here I need to write new int, and then here I need to write n. N denotes number of rows, and m denotes what, number of column. Okay, now I have declare an array, a 2D array which have uh, n rows and m column. Now I need to ask a user to enter what, number of element. How many element? How many element? You have already learned about matrix. Okay, matrix. Okay, this is the known as also known, this is also known as 2D array, 2D or 2D array. Okay, so you have you 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 have already known uh, that uh, the matrix in which number of rows, I am giving example. Okay, 3, and number of column having 3 also. Okay, number of control x, I am control x here, I need to paste. Okay, number of rows 3. What is not working, I'm writing 3, and column also 3. Okay, then matrix will be will be matrix will be what, I'm creating matrix having 3 row 3 row and 3 column, and element I'm giving 1 1 2 3. Next in next row 4 5 6, and in next row 7 8 9 is present. Okay, the number of total number of element in the matrix will be how you were calculated. uh, you calculate like using m cross n. M is the number of rows and n is the number of rows and m is the number of column. You were multiplying row with column. Okay, so n means 3 cross 3 is going to be 9, and this is going to be your answer. This is the number of element present in the matrix or number of present in the two-dimensional array. This will be how we are going to calculate, or we will calculate the number of element in the two-dimensional array. Okay, guys, here I need to write user to enter number of element according to user choice. Okay, so I need to write enter number enter element for the two dimensional array. What, I'm making video, bro, please. Okay, enter element for the two dimensional array. So I need to write here enter element for two dimensional array. So I need to write here for int I is equals to 0, I less than n, and then I plus plus, and then I need to write again a for loop, because we need to take element according to row and column. This is the two variable things, so we need to take this element using what, nested loop, for loops. Okay, so I need to write here for int j is equals to 0, j less than n. J less than what should be, j less than m, because n is the number of row. First is uh, controlling row, and second loop is controlling column. Second loop, what second loop is doing, it is controlling number of column. Okay, and then here I need to write j plus plus, and then I need to write int arr, not int, guys, because I have already declared it, arr of I and arr of j. Here I is denoting number of rows and j is denoting number of column, and then I need to write sc dot next int. Okay, and then I need to, here I want to calculate number of element also. So one another method we have to declare int count. I'm going to count the what, I'm going to count the element um, from starting to end. Okay, so I need to write here uh, I am initializing count with 0 first, and then uh, I am incrementing it when user is entering first number, second number. Number is what means, I mean element. When user will enter first element, then count will increment by 1. Count will going to increment by 1. And if user will enter two element, then count will increment by 2. Okay, so now I have what I have taken number in array. I'm arranging, I'm taking number from user according to index wise. Okay, and then I'm incrementing count with 1. Okay, now I need to here write shout. I have taken, guys. Now here I need to write number. No, not number. I need to I need to write here. We are going to display this element, how what I we have taken from user. So I need to display it. So I need to write here, below is below is the below is the what below is the 2D array, 2D array enter 2D array uh, element, 2D array element entered by user. Okay, and then I need to write again for loop. So I'm just going to copy it. Okay, and then paste it here, and then I need to remove this because I don't want to calculate this. Okay, and now here I need to write what, here I need to write shout. I need to remove this ln, guys, because ln we are not going to use, uh, because we need to print first row, then second row, then third row. Okay, to move cursor after printing number of element or element in the first row, it can move it in next row. So that I am removing this ln. Okay, and if I not remove this, then element will come in column only. It cannot move in uh, what it cannot move again. Okay, in next row I mean. Okay, and here I need to write arr of I and then j. Okay, and then what you doing, guys, with one space. Okay, so that it will come perfectly. It will come means arranging order. Okay, and then here I need to write another line statement. After printing the element in row, it can move in next row. So that's why you need to write this system dot out dot println. And after that I'm printing what, I'm printing number of element, number of element. Here I need to mention total number of element, total number of element in the what, total number of element in the array. 2D array, you know, I don't need to write mention here. Okay, I am talking about only 2D array. Okay, so total number of element in 2D array, two dimensional array is what, I need to print just count, because I have already initialized it and I'm counting it when I was entering the number, when I was entering the element. When I was entering one, then it one element, then it should it is counting, counting increase, counting is increased by 1. Okay, it is incrementing continuously when I was entering the element. Okay, so this is the perfect code for our side, and now I'm going to uh, run it. So I need to write here, not write, I need to just press the things. Okay, Here I need to stretch it. It is not. It will come, bro. Wait. Here it is being processing. Come, bro. What are? Ah, it will take time. It will take not too much. It will take only 30 seconds or 40 seconds. So you can wait. Sorry guys, but you have to wait because this is running. Okay. Hmm. Will come. Why? But it is too much. I need this only. Okay. This was our code. Okay. And now I'm going to run it again. Finally, guys. Huh. Finally, it is being executed. Okay. And here I need to write enter number of rows. I need to enter 3 and then 3. Enter element for two-dimensional array. It is not talking about how much I need to enter. I can enter less than required, and so I need to enter here. Enter element for the two-dimensional array. Enter. I need to mention here how much I need to enter. Okay. Here and then first press this one and then enter element enter 9. Not here I need to write. Enter 9 element for the two-dimensional array. Okay. Now I'm going to execute it again. Number of rows here I need to write 3. Enter number of column I need to enter 3 only, enter 9 element it is saying. Okay, here I need to press, if I am pressing it here 1, then 9 and E will be going to separate. Okay, and here I need to write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. You can see, bro, this is our element. Okay, and this is our what number of element. You can calculate with this logic. You have to just initialize another first, initialize first a variable, that is count, and you have to increment when you are entering the element. Okay, thank you, have a nice day. And you already know what is this code is doing. This is the scanner class for taking user input. Okay, this is the what, this is the file name, file name to save our code. And this is what, this is the main method. Then we are object creation, object creation for the scanner class. And here we are taking user input for the for what, row and column. Okay, and then here we are declaring 2D array of n cross m size. Okay, and this is the what, taking element according to their index. Okay, and we are traversing, not printing, not traversing, we are printing the 2D array. Okay, and then here we are printing element of the number, total element for the array. Okay, and here is the what, variable to count number, total element, total element array. Okay, and then we have done with all three things: problem statement, code writing, and then execution, and then comment writing. Done. Thank you, have a nice day. Just be with me, I will provide here only everything about DS in Java. So please be with me. Thank you, have a nice day.